Hi, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Pop Preview. I'm Sean, and I'm joined by Soul and Boggs. Soul, how's it going today?
It's going good. Having a nice day here, nice and warm. It's 82 degrees here in sunny Florida. Sorry to Boggs over there in the UK, where I think he was saying earlier that it's what 1 degrees for you Celsius. So to switch it over to Celsius for Boggs, it's 28 degrees for me. So sorry, Boggs.
Yeah, the weather is not that warm in California, but it's pretty warm. Sorry, Boggs. So how you doing down there, Boggs, across the pond?
So that is literally the peak of summer here. Like the peak of summer is 28. No, I'd say like 32. Highest in my life I've ever seen is like 35. So yes, that's like I'm very like that's your winter. What? Yeah, crazy. But yeah, apart from that, I'm good, man. It's obviously we're reacting to the Justice League trailer today. I'm super hyped up. This is obviously we're gonna get into it now, but yes, I do quite like this. Some of the other Schneider stuff. So yes, I'm very much looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to just as purely out of curiosity because I'm a big DC fan, obviously, but for me, the Snyder movies have not been the best. I liked Man of Steel, especially after watching him a couple more times, and
Hmm.
wasn't the biggest Batman v Superman fan. Wasn't the biggest Justice League fan. So obviously there was a lot of controversy about the Justice League movie. He didn't finish it, and Josh Whedon had to come in and we all know how that went. So the fact that he's getting the second opportunity is pretty incredible. And the fact that it was supposed to be a 4 hour miniseries, now it's a 4 hour movie, is also incredible. So, what is your thoughts about going into this trailer?
Well, like you, I wasn't a big Batman v Superman fan or Justice League fan. I do like Henry Cavill's portrayal of Superman, and I do like Ben Affleck's portrayal of Batman. I think his portrayal of Batman was the best stuff in Batman v Superman, but it wasn't really for me. More on the DCEU was more Wonder Woman, Shazam hit it for me. But I'm a massive Batman fan, so I'm hoping that his actual vision will look better in this. And I will say I haven't seen the Batman v Superman director's cut, which I hear is a lot better. So maybe if I watch that and then I watch this, technically a director's cut as well, I will like both of those movies more.
The director's cut is better, but that's not saying much. And I'm actually trying to look forward to seeing more Superman, even though I'm a big Batman fan. I actually want to see more Superman. So, Boggs, before you watch the trailer, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, Superman's the star of this. He's for me, he's my favorite superhero of all time. I'd say probably joint with Batman, and then I'd probably say Superman at third. But one of the reasons why I like Batman v Superman a lot was because it's really similar to the animated versions or the comic book versions of the kind of them kind of characters coming together. So it was I thought it was quite respectful of them previous stories. So and I like the effects and just like the Superman kind of the effects around Superman, you know, how he fights and things like that. And that gets criticized sometimes, but I just really like it. And I think the Man of Steel is actually a masterpiece in superhero movies. I absolutely love it. The score in particular in these movies is so underrated. I absolutely love that. So so this is like a 2.0 version, obviously. So I'm cannot wait for this. I did like Justice League. I liked Batman v Superman. So if this is a better version of that, I'm all in. So yes, I'm very much looking forward to it.
All right, well, let's stop talking. Let's start watching.
Let's
So,
go.
here we go.
The bell's been rung. Out in the dark, among the stars, the god is dead.
I had a dream. Almost like a premonition. I think there's an attack coming.
My lord, this world will fall.
I need warriors. I'm building an alliance to to defend ourselves.
How do you know your team's strong enough? If you can't bring down the charging bull, then don't wave the red cape at it.
You were sent here for a reason. And even if it takes you the rest of your life, find out what that reason is.
They said the age of heroes would never come again.
It will. It has to.
We live in a society where honor is a distant memory. Isn't that right, Batman?
Wow. Okay. What do you guys think?
Well, me, yeah, sure, I'll go. So, yeah, I mean, don't get loads of new stuff in that. I did kind of wish more of the Joker in it. Obviously, it was nice seeing him there, getting a line in. But I want to see how much he's in the movie. Of course, the effects looks good. I love the black suit from Superman. Yeah, it doesn't kind of reveal too much, like in terms of what are they doing differently from the first. But yeah, obviously it looks great. Like I said, I love the Justice League, so seeing it kind of a new Flash polished version of it, yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it was just like, I don't know how to feel about it because it just, I liked the trailer. I thought it was good, but for me, it was just more or less like, I'm excited to see more from Cyborg, more stuff from the, because I know all those things were supposed to be in there. Like we saw a lot, we got a lot more of Flash's backstory with his dad, and all that stuff. So I'm good to see that stuff. Also, Superman, like Superman got shortchanged in Batman v Superman, and he got shortchanged in Justice League. So the fact that I agree with you, Boggs, the fact that we didn't get a Man of Steel 2, we're probably not going to get one. This is as close as we may ever get to it, especially with Henry Cavill as Superman. So that's the stuff that it's got me excited to see, and the Joker tease at the end is pretty cool. So he's in the nightmare scene. I think that's where the majority of or maybe all of the stuff that he did is in that nightmare sequence. Because as you can see, like the damage is not on his forehead anymore, so it's not the same Joker that we met in Suicide Squad. But at the end of the day, I don't know. I don't know how to feel. But it was also good to see Darkseid. Darkseid should have been the villain the whole time. Steppenwolf just never came across as like, you're not worthy to fight the Justice League. Not the first time. So for me, it was just like, who cares? What do you think, Boggs?
Yeah, I quite like Steppenwolf. It seems, the effects around his kind of armor and CG seem better for me. Yeah, but I don't know. That was always a criticism I never understood. I thought he's a good villain. Like, yeah, is he the kind of... Okay, so your point there, I kind of agree with that. Like, is he the ultimate kind of villain to face the Justice League? Maybe not, but he had a whole army behind him. He was powerful as well. So yeah, I particularly like how brutally he was with the other Amazonian women and stuff like that. So them scenes I really liked. Yeah, I like him as villain. So if he's better in this movie, that's great. But not gonna lie, I did wish I could see more of him in this. I kind of wish they teased more, but I'm hoping they do another trailer before it drops because it's still like a month away, right? So hopefully we'll see a little bit more as well. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it still. Superman's my guy. I want to see where the black suit's going. So yeah, I'm all in.
Well, I mean, I mean, you're right. It is a month away. Do we need another trailer? I don't think so. I mean, like, if you're gonna watch this thing, you already know. You don't need to see anymore, to be honest. They teased the black suit. They showed us Darkseid, not teasing the Joker. what else do you want to know? Like, what else do you need to see or know about this thing
True.
to get you more excited? If you were like, oh, kind of on the fence, not sure if I want to watch this. Like, I don't want them to spoil the damn movie for me in the trailer, like they did with Batman vs Superman when they showed Doomsday. I was like, I don't want to see that. So I personally don't want another trailer, even though if it does come out, obviously I will watch it. But do they need another one? No. Do I want another one? No. But it is a 4-hour movie, for Christ's sake, and apparently none of Josh Whedon's footage is going to get used. So all of everything we're seeing is going to be something that Zack originally shot, or stuff, new stuff that he shot. Obviously all the stuff with the Joker's new, but I don't know. It's crazy. I know Soul is unfortunately having some internet issues. So can you hear us, Soul?
I can hear
anything?
you.
Oh, do you have any thoughts? I know you're frozen, unfortunately, I think.
Can you guys hear me good? Good?
Nah,
Not really.
Kind
No.
of.
really.
Sound like Cyborg.
Yeah.
Fitting. It's fitting for this trailer reaction, right?
Yeah. Happens. But yeah, what were your thoughts on it? Because I know you catch some of it. So
Yeah, I think it's good to see Darkseid. I also like the Flash and some of that backstory as well. I know that this is going to be more of a man's movie as well, so I'm excited for that. As like Boggs and Sean has said, that black suit man looks so good.
Uh-oh.
that was like auto tuned out, wasn't it? Looks so good. Yeah, it definitely
Looks
does.
so
Definitely does.
good.
Wiki.
But 4 hours. That's still like. I don't know. I still don't know how I feel about that. Sorry.
I said be a lock past that 4 hours.
No, that's fair. That's totally fair. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But I'm semi excited. The trailer has not raised or lowered my expectations. Just kind of like, eh. Boggs, final words.
Yeah, just to be honest, I hope I could, like, currently in the UK, there is no way to watch this. There's no HBO. When something drops on HBO Max, particularly like a movie, there's no direct link to the UK. There are channels that kind of that drop HBO material, like Game of Thrones and things like that. But in terms of any of this new stuff, like movies, they haven't dropped. They have dropped like 20 days after, 30 days after, for like $30 pay-per-view stuff. But like, you know, like you purchase movies. So yeah, I'm hoping it comes out at the same time it does with everyone else. You know, otherwise I might have to find other means to get it. But I don't want to do that. So hopefully I can see it at the same time as you guys. But yes, I am in. Superman's my guy. So it's Batman. 4 hours. I'm gonna love it. So yeah, and like I think the Justice League, I think it was quite funny as well. I quite like Aquaman and his banter with, you know, Wonder Woman and everyone else, and the Flash. I thought they're all funny. So 4 hours of that, I'm in. You know, so yes, definitely looking forward to it.
Well, I'm curious, Boggs, and then I'll get Soul's thoughts in a second. How long did it take you to be able to watch Wonder Woman 1984?
I have not seen it yet.
Ooh, okay.
But it dropped about 20 days after. I'm not sure if it was 18 or 20 days, because I did keep an eye out on it. But based on the reviews being mixed, I wasn't too... It's still now, I believe technically it's still a pay-per-view thing. So I haven't actually seen it yet. Yeah, it was like 25, so like $30 pay-per-view. Didn't want to do that for a movie with that I heard that's not very good. So
Yeah, don't waste your money on it.
Exactly. So once it comes on other streaming services, then yeah, I'll get it then. But yeah, right now I'm not massively eager to see it.
So people, when this comes out, do not tweet at Boggs and spoil it. He might not be able to see it.
Exactly. I'll keep you guys updated, but don't.
Well, hopefully, Warner Brothers strikes up some kind of deal, because I know a lot of these things are pending overseas. Because I know Disney's having starting a new service that you guys can start getting Disney Plus and Hulu stuff. So hopefully Warner Brothers gets their act together, and before they still got basically a month to figure it out. You would hope that they would get their act together, and you know. Because
they'd get so many subscribers just from the international viewers. Matt Majot on another show that I work on the Media Sweaties Network. He's in Canada, and he says he's had to pay for everything because they don't have HBO Max either, and
They
that's
should
our
see.
neighbors to the north.
They should see Disney Plus, man. Like, learn from Disney Plus. Look at their worldwide fan subscribers, how fast that's gone in just over a year of 1 or 2 shows. So these guys dropping the Justice League, the new version of the Justice League, make it available for international people. Even if they have to subscribe, that's worth it because obviously, HBO are releasing so much new content over the next year. Pretty much every 2 weeks, you get a new movie that would have been a blockbuster that would have been released. So yeah, it's definitely worth sort your licensing stuff internationally, and people get it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like I think, and to give them credit, they still got a month, so hopefully within this month's time they strike some deal where, because it's a wasted opportunity if when it comes out only people in the United States really can watch this thing, and then the internet's just gonna get flooded with clips and spoilers and then you're just asking people in other countries to pirate it. Like that's basically what you're asking.
Yeah.
What other choice would they have? And that's not what anybody wants. It's cool. That's definitely not what WB wants. That's not what Zack Snyder wants. It's not what any of us wants. If we want to watch it, we want to watch it the way we're supposed to. So, Boggs, I hope for your sake and for everyone in the UK sake that some deal is struck by.
Bugs,
by
if you
them.
get a VPN, I'll let you have my HBO Max account info.
Okay, I shall take it. I shall definitely take it. So, yes, it's. But yeah, no one spoil it for me. All right.
No, I won't. But all I'll go is like this or that in our group chat. Just like after 4 hours. Now I gotta find 4 hours to watch this thing.
Yeah,
But
so you've not got to spoil it for 4 weeks. Then that's quite a lot. So yeah, so it's a lot to ask. But I'm used to it. With that's how the Mandalorian, the season 1 was first. We didn't have Disney Plus then. It was like tearing my hair out trying to not avoid spoilers basically. And the same thing happened, Wonder Woman as well. So I'm kind of used to it. So we'll see.
yeah.
So when did you find out about Baby Yoda then?
I knew that. Yeah, that was the first episode, right? So that was the only that, and I knew about the Darksaber. So obviously it finished just in December, I believe. The Mandalorian first season did.
Yeah.
And we didn't get it till March, so I didn't watch it till then. So I avoided most of the story spoilers. Yeah, so I knew them 2 spoilers, but yeah, it was a daily, hourly struggle to avoid this stuff. So I couldn't watch reaction videos. I couldn't watch reviews. It's a nightmare. So hopefully they sort it out. Hoping Superman can just come and save us all.
Oh yeah, well yeah, we the world definitely needs saving. So any more Superman or superheroes that can save us, feel free. All right, so let's wrap this up. So sounds like we're all pretty much the trailer doesn't seem like it raised or lowered anybody's expectations or excitement about the movie going forward. Like we're still gonna watch it. Boggs will watch it when he can. For me, it's just like yeah. And also because I know it's not going to go anywhere. I think that's also the thing too. I'm like watching it just out of curiosity, not as exciting because we're going to get a Justice League 2. Like no, it's not going to happen.
Who knows? If it is good enough, they may go back on their words because WB has gone back on their words so many times before that if people really like this version of the Justice League and they really like everything that's going on, and I mean, the fan base brought this movie into existence, basically. So if the fan base is totally supported and behind this movie when they see it, I can see WB changing their mind and going forward with some storylines.
Yeah, maybe without Zack though. Maybe, but Zack has pretty much said this was just like a miracle from heaven.
If the money's right, Zack will come back.
Yeah, he would come back. I don't think they would want him to come back, but that's.
I don't know.
I don't know. You're right, Soul. You're right, Soul. It's one thing to spend $70 million on redoing this whole thing. It's another thing to spend like $300 million or whatever with print and advertising to make another Justice League movie. I don't know if that's in their plans, but plans are subject to change all the time. So we'll see. So that's just going to wrap things up. Boggs, where can people find you?
Yeah, catch me here on the Pop Culture Universe. We have Friday. We have the High Ground Star Wars show. We have Pop Talk episodes on Sundays, and catch us on the Ultimate Schmodown After Show on John Roker's YouTube channel, live every Saturday, 3 p.m. PST. But yeah, catch you later.
Cool. So, where can they find you?
You can catch me everywhere Boggs just said, and then you can also catch me over on the Media Studies Network on Wednesdays for Soul Talk. Sean was a previous guest on there, so go check that episode out. And then also every Saturday morning for Get Sweaty, which Boggs in the future is going to be a guest on. So go check that out.
He's almost as like I am. Hey, you can pretty much find me behind the scenes on pretty much most of what they said. Also, you can just find me on Twitter at Sean Barreto. I just recently joined Twitter, so I'm just still getting the hang of it. So bear with me. But until next time, we'll probably do a review of the movie when it does come out. So, Box, you probably you can't be involved in that. But we'll definitely do a review of the movie when it does come out. So until then, I'm Sean. This is Boggs. Soul. Thanks for joining us, and check you next time.
Hashtag makes Man of Steel 2.